Got confirmation 43 is Joy Dotomate, so good luck to the young fella kicking the first goal.
There's the ball up. Tap will give that one towards Fenton. Went in the direction of Gone. Tap one there by Martin. Will give him that. Hanson, tackled, taken to the ground. Ball just inside the boundary line. Snap out of nowhere on the ball against the old rival.
Well, it's a good start, Todd, and hopefully they'll gain momentum out of it.
Hurried right foot kick out of that stoppage by Bacchus, the youngster. Dotomate, who lead Darley yet to score.
I think
it'll be a ball up. Burton to correct contest the ruck. He knocks it overhead a mile from us here, a mile away from. And the fan can take you 3.5 minutes to mention every player around the football. Well, I can tell you, Brad Inglis is at ground level. Burton won that tap. Neither side can gain any ascendancy out of the stoppage at the moment.
That should have been a mark and gone back and cleared outside 50.
Fenton contests the duel. He went up right in the middle of the ground near 12 minutes gone, opening term. Use of the body there by Fenton, trying to get some advantage, but couldn't gain any advantage as the umpire says, throw it up again. Opportunity here for Dixon. Good. Half a throw there, rugby down. Taking side of centre wing for the Devils.
Fenton's got a Herculean job against Burton. I don't know much about Fenton, Todd.
Well, I'm not sure whether he would have slept well last night, that's for sure. Because Burton's got the better of plenty of good and BOG and a couple of recent Bacchus Marsh losses against the Devils. So let's see if the Cobras can capitalise on the Grundy-type Burton hits to advantage scenario. This ball goes to ground. Players in from everywhere. Plenty of real estate on the outer side of the ground. There's just nobody there except the supporters behind the fence and a boundary umpire wondering whether he can see the football as the ball falls into the hand on the Cobras half-forward line.
You know, there's no questioning about both sides' intensity at the footy, Todd. You know, they're hard at it at the moment.
Neither ruckman can gain any minutes gone opening term here at Mattingly Park. Ball up adjacent to the scoreboard. Bacchus Marsh in attack. What happened there? Blowout early in this opening term.
Yeah, I think they'll be looking for quarter time, Todd.
There's the ball up. 2-on-1 here. Cobras have got the number at ground level. It's where the Devils can infringe or get an effective tackle. They managed to hack the ball forward into the half-back. There's the ball up. Leonard in the ruck. Goes to ground. Chance here for the Devils. Spiteri hurries the ball onto boot. Got it to Inglis, who's tackled of the middle of the ground here for the Devils. Scores level 12 apiece. There's the ball up. It's a matter of how much conversion the Devils can get when Burton's not in the ruck. Not getting anything at the moment. It's all a bit of a stalemate as the German is tackled.
Inside 50 straight away.
Cobras lead by a point. Devils into attack, albeit a shallow entry. Kick around the body was okay from Banner. Did Inglis hang on to it long enough? The ump from the Devils goal. It's Burton against Fenton. Neither ruckman gain any ascendancy here. But it's the Cobras. Kick across the body to the defensive 50. Parente drop what he...
Jaden Owen is 6'6" to 5'10".
Ball up. Tap one there by Burton. Just to his feet. There's too many around the footy and there'll be a repeat.
Darley, we just loving this stoppage after stoppage. You know?
13 the Cobras. Darley 12. There's the ball up. Ball spills free. It's just 50-50 footy at the moment. It's just hoping for the best both sides as they're all just... Interesting to see how these two sides go after half-time after they got the runaround a little bit last weekend in their opening round losses as Baker's hand pass.
You know, kicking to somebody, like just a simple kick is errant and, you know, the skill is ordinary.
Burton won the tap, real advantage. Devils got the numbers. In fact, Burton was trying to do his own work. Oh, it was stiff to get pinged. Marsh 13, lead Darley 12. Been playing near 6.5 minutes. Second term here. Fenton did well. Just somehow got Burton out of the play. That was a rarity. Got it towards Inglis. Good hindrance, when you go to kick the ball and someone gets a hand on your foot.
Yeah.
Chance here for Ankrum on the cricket pitch.
Baker.
Can't gain any ascendancy. Baker over the feet, playing 7.5 minutes second term.
Just an arm wrestle, Todd, and just no free-flowing football whatsoever.
Burton tried to grab it out of the ruck. Excellent smother there by Baker, bit of thunder.
Similar to Bacchus Marsh in the first quarter, they've had the ball inside 50 for the last 6 minutes and haven't been able to capitalise.
Oh, but
100%, Todd. There's just no free flowing. It's just pressure all the time.
Opportunity.
And Jaden Owen flying through the air, Todd.
Yeah, doesn't mind a good leap. There's the tap, favours the Darley direction, gets to within 50 metres from their goal as King gathers. His kick smothered, just took a little bit too long out of sight of the ground.
Yeah, and,
there's the ball up. Neither side could gain any real momentum out of that ball up here as there's players in from everywhere. The umpires picked up here. 12-point lead to the Cobras. Near 20 minutes gone, second term. There's the ball up. Knocked in the direction there of Roy. Gathers.
At the moment, Todd.
26 or 25 plays 13. 20 minutes gone. You wouldn't expect a long quarter here. Chance here for Brett, who's pushed forward. Left. Darley kick to the scoreboard end. Ball's about 30 metres out from their goal, just inside the boundary line. Next goal crucial here in half-time for each.
Yeah, no, it's going into half-time. Most players look up at the scoreboard, and if you're 3 down, it's
up and it's gone. It's the Cobras who lead by 12 points. Ball up, Fenton, Burton again. Ball at ground level, scrimmage of players. Tell you what, you're leading, would you, Fridge?
No, thank Christ they're not listening to us up there in Sweden, Todd.
Ball up, ball at ground level. Darley needing to win a 50-50 out of this Marsh lead. Darley 2-1-13. Just hacked out of the stoppage by hand and fist as Bartlett tries to 4-1-25. Bacchus Marsh lead. Darley 2-1-13. There's the ball up. Cobras managed to knock the ball beyond their defensive 50. And the rugby scrum game's end, I reckon he's probably had 40 in the first half.
Well, it is on top on the possession count, that's for sure, on stoppages, because that's all it's been.
Well,
a game of stoppages, Todd.
Let's just hope he can play golf. Ball at ground level effect, a ball up. 25 Bacchus Marsh lead, Darley 13. Near 25 minutes gone, second term. Yeah. Ball up. Hacked out of the congestion there by Stilldride.
Yeah, doesn't it look so much better when they just get it and they go deep and they go long forward, Todd?
Tap one, indeed. Tap one by Burton. Goes out wide into the Spiteri direction. Ball at ground level. What can the Devils...
Experienced campaigner, that's unexcusable, Todd. No pressure whatsoever.
Ball up, tap one by Burton. Needing a clearance here of the Devils. They can't get one. It was Adam Azza by 24 points after trailing by a point at quarter time. Burton just grabbed it out of the ruck, just threw it onto the boot, but it fell fortuitously into the railway end of this third term. There's the ball up. Tap one by Fenton, but only as far as King. Yeah, he just struggles below the knees, just won't bend.
Yeah, no, he's good everywhere else, but just lacks a little bit, through the core, I'd say, Todd.
Yep. Chance here for the Cobras. 5 lead Darley 2-2-14. There's the ball up. Tap front and centre. Chance here for the Cobras.
In the fog, Todd.
46 plays 14. Yep, reading a newspaper with the sunglasses on. Running past the ball was Blundell. Devils not out of trouble yet as Blundell has an opportunity with hand. Kept back in cleverly. He did. There was a stoppage. I tell you, Fenton's trying hard against Burton.
Yeah, he's battled hard. Well,
forward for the Cobras. There's the ball up. Burton wins that tap as far as Inglis. Kick across the body was okay. Kick to the railway end in this third term. Near 18 and a half minutes gone. Burton's tap. Went looking for German. They put the Shepherd up instead of gathering. Allowed King the space, but he's been in the play. In the Cobras forward line. He's been in the play because he plays everywhere else. Ball spills free out of that stoppage. Cousins couldn't gather. Cobras hard on third turn.
Yeah, once again, Todd, getting back to that stoppages again. They, no free-flowing footy.
Centre circle. Ball up. Burton again. Just relentless. Hurried left foot, kick the other. Ball up. Tap one by Cadman. Was a bit Burton-esque, actually, as he tapped it over the back of his head. Gained about 10 or so metres, 34.
I think Dan would be looking for, the Devils to get something out of this quarter to try and actually win.
Opening month of football here on BFL Game Day on Apple 98.5 FM. As the tap's won there by Burton, knocks it forward, just hacked out of the air, hoping for the best there by the Devils. Got it.
5'10".
There's the ball up. Cadman and Burton contest the ruck, fell fortuitously. The side happens to kick the goal. There's the ball up, taking side of centre wing, out of side of the ground. Fenton's trying hard against the 2018 Henderson medalist in Burton. Ball on top of the cricket pitch. One.
It's an actual synthetic cover that they put over that pitch. The pitch that's down there, and these little black balls that are supposed to be rubber.
21, near 9 minutes gone, final term. Half forward, out of side of the ground. Tap one by Burton. Shea doing the sharking. Kick a iron away from here. And we know sometimes it's difficult to find your golf ball. Try finding this one in this light, but the umpire, I can tell. Bacchus Marsh 57, lead Darley 21. There's the tap. Favours nobody, but she's gone in this final turn. Bacchus Marsh 9-10-64. Champagne's popped already. Tell you what, they wouldn't have invested in the expensive champagne here tonight the way this game's going on.
$9 from BSW. More excitement, haven't got the class. And their youth.
Yeah, they've got 8 players, 19 or under, playing tonight. There's the ball up, ball at ground level. Cross half back.
Well, of course, but gone are the days where the Grenfells, the Edwardses, they dominated. They just haven't contest as before, Todd. Eyes for the footy.
There's the ball up. Martin contesting that ruck. Jewel knocked the ball out wide in the direction of their cousins who couldn't gather.
Up in the clinches and, like hard and, real scrappy, But, he's done his job tonight.
Yeah, good in and under. I tell you what, if I want to keep getting comments from him on a Sunday, adaptation of Murder in the Dark, 77 plays 21. 26 minutes gone, final term.
Do you reckon? I kicked the 3 or 4 goals in that game. He's just in the wilderness here.
Community on the radio. Apple 98.5 FM.
Siren sounds to get played away for this match of the round BFL Game Day. It's Burton and Fenton in the ruck. We'll give that tap to Fenton. Hot footy at ground level. Roy over the opening goal to the Cobras. Nick Stilldry's got 2 possessions already. We'll give that tap to Burton. 1-1 out of the middle at the moment. There's Stilldry again. Hand pass out in direction. Open their account. Scores level here at Cobra Land as Fenton's follow-up work. His kick was smothered by King. He chipped the Alfred there a few moments ago, and sure enough, straight back on the ground.
Epworth's closer.
Middle of the ground. We'll give that tap to Burton. King tries to break the tackle. He couldn't. Often tries that. The umpire's St Albans. Out of the middle, Burton got his own clearance. Baker and has a party for the Devils. Siren sounds to get played away. There's the ball up. Tap one by Burton, but it went straight to Baker. Hurry left foot ticket.
Last week had the one glove on.
Yeah. Ball up back in the middle of the ground. It's 2-goal lead to the Cobras. Burton wanting a free kick. Umpire let it go. Did the right thing. Let's just hope there's plenty going on in the second half to write about during the week, as you'll read all about the Miracle News come Tuesday, delivered Wednesday. Ball up, back in the middle of the ground. Fenton and Burton. Burton won the tap. Good. That's a bit of pressure by Devils. That's much better.
Get closer to your community with Apple 98.5 FM.
Back in the middle of the ground, it's Burton and Fenton. Burton won the tap. Umpires picked out 103-quarter time to get the desired result. There's the ball up, tap one by Burton. Darley might have caught one high, but nonetheless, but back in the middle of the ground.
He's baffled medical science there.
Fenton wins the tap. Might have caught one high. The umpire said no.
Madeline Park is same thing that's happened to him.
There's the ball up. Tap one by Fenton. That was okay. Somehow fell back into his hands from a handball. He hacked it to half forward.
He'll gain some experience out of that.
That's right, yep. No Edwards in the relief scenario for Darley.
He's in Queensland looking for maps.
The ball breaks free. Chance here for Inglis. He's dispossessed. I speak of Brad. Shark of the footy.
And try and blood some of those guys that Hawkins has got in the under-19s. And, it won't be totally lost for him.
German out of the middle over the cricket pitch. Sends the ball in the direction of Willem.
Just controlled the ruck. No matter who he comes against, he's just gives him a.
Tell you what, this is like reading a newspaper with the sunglasses on. As the man in question just bolts out of the package, put it through for the Hanson. He's got time to move, kicks low, but it's all Cobras.
That's
couldn't take the mark. Inglis out of nowhere, kicks it across the body. And probably a line too deep, really, when you see how Ballarat football's going at the moment. And Owen makes no mistake, and much to the jubilation of the Cobra faithful, they restore this. Got towards Cabin on the bounce. Fielded it cleanly. Swung it to the left boot. Open forward line. Set over the back. Willett sit for him. He's got a yard on Veldon. Shot on goal. Excellent pressure there from Veldon. But the ball sockers through. You wouldn't believe it. He's put it. You're 4 years old. Leans back on the kick. Straight over the goal. Umpire said no mistake there. On the arm wrestle for the opening 15 minutes. Favours the Cobras. They've kicked the opening goal of the second term. It's taken to the advantage of the youngster in Havelberg, but missed him. Here's a one-on-one here for the Cobras. Willem's running into an open goal. Can go the soccer against Hanson. I think he's got it. He has. Well, more than anything else, went in the collie direction and missed him. Chance here for the Cobras across the body. They like it. He might have put that through. Against the work there by Griffiths. Right foot kick by Stilldryer. When the flyer over the back. Martin, can he get a socker to it? I reckon there might be another goal.
Yes. 7 minutes.
Hurried kick out of the congestion. Favours the Cobras. Here's another Joe the Goose goal over the back for the Cobras through Jake Cohen, and he puts it through. He gathers. Can he get ball to boot? He tackled. Managed to get a hand pass away. Soccer off the ground, if you don't mind. Set. Be playing 11 minutes final term. Cobras lead by 30. Chance for Burton to extend.
In.
Makes no mistake. Straight through the middle. And the Cobras, they move to 8-9. Very good. Just keep coming up with those and we'll keep people entertained. As Burton has a shot on goal.
And puts it through.
Makes no mistake, puts it through. And that's just about got him the votes, hasn't it, Fritz? Low goes in the Owen direction. Was just a bit ill-directed. Chance here for Dixon outside as a pot shot of the goals and puts it through.
Oh, what a highlight.
Give him the couple of rounds of golf.
Yeah, he can't play it.
Golf cracks forward. Here's an opportunity here for Burton, who's resting forward. Kicks it across his body. And he's put it through. He's kicked. The Devils waste no time through. Collie kick's got to be good here. Found Cadman. I'll speak of Joel. He's just inside the defensive 50 for the Devils. A kick to the railway end. Near 24 and a half minutes gone opening term. Right foot kick comes to the Social Club side centre wing.
Who have they actually got that can kick a goal for them, Todd?
Yeah, well, they'll be hoping Santa kicked 50 goals a couple of years ago in the Western region will do the job as the ball gets cleared out of defence. Yeah, well, when he has opportunity, he needs to convert. Ball comes back into play. They come, unrealistic attempt there from Roy. Up lead Darley 2-2-14. Tell you what, if this was a box office movie, Fridge.
No tickets.
No tickets. Collie out of defence. Rifle kick gets the half.
Just haven't got a forward that they can, kick to. Like I said, the other bloke down there, said he's just...
Point of the evening there. 7-4-46. They lead Darley 2-2-14.
Yeah, no.
Keep the ball alive, but unable to do so. Yeah, there's that elusive number 43. Young Dottermate again. As the Devils combine with chipping passes to Hanson, who's inside the defensive 50. 14 and a half minutes gone. In this third term, it's as a party with ball in hand. Can't find anything, really.
They're just hanging in there, Todd, now.
As Collie, bereft of options, just goes long out wide towards Ankrum, sets himself.
Bartlett.
Trying to mark the ball on the chest. Just got 15, Darley, trail Bacchus Marsh 48. So the ball comes back into play with length towards half-back. Burton wanted the push. And just Darley bereft of options. It's been the story of the night as Brett brings the ball back into play and the kick's safe. Right foot kick goes down the line. Owen leaving the ground earlier with an ankle, but certainly not as serious as Denham as the Devils try and negotiate their way out of defence. They go looking for Said, but the Apple FM 98.5 BFL game day. Collie brings the ball back into play, keeps it low, the kick's okay, safe. As the ball gets negotiated. So the Devils, they trail by 43 points. They've kicked one goal since quarter time. Confidence boost for him.
Yeah, he's been a little bit down on form, Todd. He had an elbow injury earlier in the year and...
to start your career at Bacchus Marsh in the senior grade there, Fritz.
Yeah, good goal, Todd. I noticed Jaden Owens come off with the injury.
Chance here for still dry. Sharks the stoppage, goes inside.
Todd, I'll try and confirm that for you.
Boundary throw-in to take place. Martin does the work, got in front of the contest, did well, knocked the ball to ground. Umpire calls play on as just in front of the scoreboard. Throw-in to take place. Looks like Leonard's going to do the ruck work against Martin. Martin won that. Sharking there might have been German as the ball gets sort of knocked into the Cobras direction, close up towards the boundary. In the air and at ground level. And it was a good example, good sample size last weekend against Ballarat, despite the Cobras going down. How it gives.
Yeah, Brett must have had a reasonably good game last week, named in the best, and so he must be a very solid defender, Todd.
Yep, we'll give that tap to Leonard. Ball gets sort of shuffled rugby union style towards half.
Minutes have been inside 50 for Bacchus Marsh, and they haven't been able to capitalise, Todd.
Boundary throw in. Burton not involved in that contest, and side of the ground. 12 points apiece here. Nearing time on opening term. There's the throw in. Leonard in the ruck. Tap one there by Martin. Got it towards half forward. And I speak of outer half forward. Aaron handball. Devils on half forward. They trail by 1 point. Need 2 minutes gone second term. Burton with the tap. Drops it at ground level. Ball hustle briefly. Just showing off bright white mouth guards to one another. There's the throw in. How about that thump from Burton? Was nearly as good as a kick. Socket off the ground by Jim. Boundary throw in. Outer side of the ground, and when I speak outer, I speak of a long way away. Chance here for the Devils, hope for more than anything else. Social club side of the ground. It's the Cobras who lead by 12 points. 19 and a half minutes gone. Burton was about to throw the boot at it out of mid-air, but realised that Stilldry was there to take the crumb. He was dispossessed. Matthew Brett remonstrating. There's the boundary throw-in. Attacking side of centre wing, Social club side of the ground for the Devils. Burton won the tap. Socket off the ground by Fenton. Got it to the Devils. Boundary umpire. He can't take the catch over the boundary line. It's not out. As Burton grabs the ball out of the ruck. Hacks the ball over there in the darkness.
We've gone 7 minutes and 45 into this quarter, Todd, and there's only minimal.
Get through your popcorn watching this and you've flicked it over on the visual, but keep listening into us on the audio. Who knows what's going to happen here? It's the Cobras who lead by 30. Just throw them in the best. Boundary throw in. 45 metres out from the Bacchus Marsh goal. Ball gets knocked beyond the defensive 50. Help without it was Blundell. Only 14. 7.5 minutes gone. Burton wins the tap. Hopeful rather than anything else, knocking it over the back of his head. Looks like he's in the ruck here against Burton. Let's see how the youngster goes.
Yeah, we've got to push out.
Well, Burton didn't thump it away as not a kick to the scoreboard end. 24 minutes gone. Third term, Cadman battling in the ruck. Couldn't quite affect Ace Ball, but it rebounds to the Devils. Elton South next week. Given their performance today, if they keep Pendlebury and Clark, they'll be in for a fair game, you'd think. Chance here for drinks on or in the fridge after the game. Yeah. Boundary throw in. Tap one by Burton, knocked it in front of him. Cobras have got numbers here. Wild hand pass, only as far as the Devils. Oh, their tackle taken. 64. Lead Darley 21. Bacchus Marsh lead by 43 points. They wheel around on the right boot. Hack the goal.
Does BWS sponsor Apple FM?
No alcohol companies do.
They should.
No. Well, just our community announcements acknowledging Alcohol's Anonymous. It's Bacchus Marsh by 50. 23 and a half minutes gone. There's the ball in. King knocks the ball over the top.